Well, hello, kiddos. Welcome back to the show. Sorry for the delayed review of the Batfake Batman Beyond, but this YouTuber ripoff, he's been quite busy lately. He wants to make a new studio so he can become a real YouTuber. Well, that's a bad comedy. Anyway, I'm glad you can join us now. So sit back, relax, and just don't die. Because we will miss you. Gee, does this guy ever shut up? Any suggestion, boss? The Joker is Bane. He likes to talk. He will try to distract you, but don't listen to him. Block it out and power on through. Do your best review. Hey everybody, welcome back to the show. This is Dark Knight Reviews. Thank you so much for being part of this show. And today we're going to be doing a review of both Batman Beyond. Yeah, the Target exclusive and the regular one, which they were so hard to get, but finally they're here. Now, I got this one a while back ago, but I was waiting for the right moment to do it. Unfortunately, that right moment never came, so it's now or never. Now, like the Joker say, I'm in the process of moving my studio, so that's been kind of hectic a little bit. But on top of that, I haven't really seen any new figures coming out from the Transformer side or any other line that I collect. So basically, being kind of dry on the new figures. Hopefully, this month of June will bring more new figures, so we bring more new content for you to watch. So thank you so much again. Now let's start with the review of Batman Beyond. Well, and like I mentioned before, we're gonna be doing a review of both figures, since both figures basically are pretty much the same. Just a minor difference that I will see, but we're gonna take them out of the package. As you can see, I haven't even taken them out of the package yet. And Batman Beyond is a figure that I really wanted to get. It's one that I really wanted to get my hands on. It's a figure that I never had, as you know, as this. Basically, I know there being other figures that come out from Mattel. I think I'm not sure what other lines they have for Batman Beyond, but this is the most closest that you can get as far as a adult collector figure of Batman Beyond. So let's look at the package really quick. We're gonna put the Batman, or Terry McGUINNIS, as some people call it, since it's the one without the mask. We're gonna be looking at really quick at the box. Now, this one is a built-in figure, as you can see in there. Comes with Batman, and it's supposed to be the Joker in the back. So it's kind of like a mutant Joker Batman mix in there. So that's kind of weird. So we're gonna find out a little bit once I pull out the figure from the car that is inside there. But pretty much, as you can see in there, that's a nice nice photo in there. As you can see, the whole figure in there, that's the Batman figure in there. So that's kind of cool. Now this one's over here, it doesn't say what actually all the other buildings figures are gonna be. So this is the first one you can get. But this is basically the figure that's gonna come after you build it. So collect them all. I don't really know the name. Batman Futures End, I guess that's the name of it. I need to find out more about that. Like I said before, I'm a huge fan of Batman Beyond, but I got to meet Batman Beyond through the cartoons, so I'm not really sure. I'm not really familiar with the comics, and I apologize for that because I don't really have time to actually read the comics. I do have a pretty hectic schedule, so you know, basically I spend my time hunting for figures, toy hunting. That's what I like to do, and that's what I do. So you know, that's where I spend my time. You read the comics for me, I do the hunting for you. How about that? Let's make a deal. A deal that you cannot refuse. So now let's look at the other Batman Beyond, which is supposed to be Terry McGUINNIS, like the most accurate cartoon looking. So now let's look at the box. As you can see in there, it's just another Photoshop in there, or photo shoot in there, which is nice. Now this is all the figures that comes on this line over here, which Nightwing, I didn't get Nightwing. I need to get Nightwing. I already have Green Lantern, Bizarro, that looks like Hulk, and then we have Gorilla Groot. I saw Gorilla Groot on GameStop last time. I didn't pick it up. I should have picked it up, but I was picking up some other stuff. But anyway, hopefully I'll be able to find it again. And we have the Flash. I haven't get this two yet, but soon I'll be getting. Oh, actually 3 with this one over here. So soon I'll be getting those. All right, cool. Now let's get them out of the package, and then we do a quick review, or we do a proper review of it, whichever way you want to look at it. All right, so here we have both figures now out of the package, and of course we have Batman Beyond Terry McGuinness and Batman Beyond with the mask, and I already removed the wings of Batman McGuinness, which is a little trick that you can do. Is just basically you put them on warm water, and then just wait for a couple minutes, and then you can safely remove it without breaking this. Because if you try to remove it like this, it's gonna break, and then you don't want that because basically you're not gonna be able to find this one's unless you go and buy the figure itself. Now let's look the accessories really quick. Now with this one over here, that's the built-in figure that comes with the Batman with the mask, and that one, as you can see in there, is basically Batman combined with the Joker face in the back. They're sharing kind of brain cells in it, kind of creepy. So that's it's kind of different. Yeah, I'm not sure if it's part of the comics. Like I said before, I haven't read the comics, so I need to keep up with the comics because there's a lot of reference to the comics in most of these figures, which I'm not really familiar with it. But definitely I need to keep up with it. But if you guys help me out, leave me in the comments. I appreciate all the information you guys can provide me to the comics. Like I said before, I'm not really a comic guy. Mostly I'm a TV guy. So all my cartoons and everything, yeah, I'm for it. But as far as the comics, reading comics, I don't really have time, to be honest with you. I prefer to go in toy hunting than reading the comics. So you do that for me. Now, this one over here, it comes with this over here, which is for the shoulders. So make sure you don't lose this, because if you lose them, then you're gonna be in trouble. Try to put this piece, this built-in figure together once you get the other figures. Now, all the different accessories that comes combined basically is just part of a way of McFarlane to get more money from the fans, because we have this one, which is the original Batarang coming from the cartoons, that comes with this figure over here, and we have this one over here, which I believe is from the comics as well, and then this one comes with this figure over here. So if you really want to have the original Batarang, you have to get this figure. If you want to have the one from the comic, you have to get this figure. And if you want to have the real McGuinness with the real Batarang, you have to get both figures. So so yeah, that's kind of the way that McFarlane is making us buy both of the same figures, just like repaints and stuff like that, or a different variant. Basically that's how it is. Now it comes with the hands too. They both bring the different hands. Now I already changed the hands for Terry McGuinness to the regular hands. Now this one is the ones with the claws, which basically is for McGuinness to he can basically grab something or use it as a weapon sometimes. So as you can see in there. And of course it comes with a little effect for fire or for the rockets, so that's kind of nice. And it comes with a stand, which is actually kind of cool. I really like that, because this is actually expensive. So I mean, it comes already, it's already included on the Batman Terry McGuinness. Well, that's kind of nice. I really like that. So at least on that part, he's helping us out, saving on some of the stands. Now the cars that comes with it are the same. Basically, you can see in there is the photo shoot, Batman Futures End with Batman Beyond with the mask, and Batman Terry McGuinness over there flying in the city. Now the data file is just the same. That doesn't change. It's the same information. Batman Beyond, data file, everything is the same. Terry McGuinness, Terrence, Terry McGuinness. Yeah, there you go. Cool. Now let's look at that figure himself. What is the difference between these two figures? Well, to be honest, the only difference is just the head. Everything else is the same. So if I do the review articulation on this one, it will be the same if I do the review articulation of this one. So we're gonna save time by doing one figure, and that one, it will be the standard for the other one. So hopefully the camera won't go crazy with two figures at the same time. Well, as you can see in there, let's look at the face first. The difference in there, as you can see in there. Now, which one you like most? It's all optional. Basically the mask is cool. I really like the mask. I kind of like it in a flying mode, because that's basically, it will make more sense for him to put a mask on when he's flying, compared to this one over here, when he's basically just fighting, or without flying. Now, I'm gonna be honest with you. The face, I'm not really 100% convinced on it because I do like the face that it has in the cartoons, which is this one over here. Now, this figure over here, this one is from Burger King back in the days. It came with the toy when you buy a Happy Meal. I don't know, maybe 2000, late 2000s. No, sorry, early 2000s, late 90s. That's when this figure came out. Well, as you can see, it's a big difference between this figure to this figure. Now, obviously, the articulation of this one is very limited because it was just made for children's, but we can see what jump it is from this type of figures that we get to this one's over here. So that's kind of nice. It's a difference. Yeah, I wish this will be the face, but what can you do? It's a much modern figure, I would think. So yeah, it's okay. But that's a good comparison, I'll say, because most people remember Batman Beyond from the cartoons. So, articulation. Now, very articulated, very nice articulated figure. As you can see in there, the shoulders can move easily. 360 movement on the shoulders. Now the head can also do a 360. And I'm pretty sure it's replaceable, so you can actually replace the head. You can swap the head between this one and this one, but that's the same figure, so why would you do that anyway? Doesn't make sense. But you can probably change it with another, I don't know if it will fit another line, because I've seen another line that has the actual cartoon head sculpt, so you can do that too. Anyway, now articulation on the pectoral area, on the torso, so you can see, very flexible. You can move not the waist, but the torso, so that's kind of nice. Now the legs, they can stretch all the way in the back. The knees, they're movable, they're bended. You can bend the knees very easy. The feet, you got the little tilt movement in there. So that's kind of nice. That's pretty cool. Arms, as you can see, it has an elbow joint, double elbow joint in there, so that's nice. The hands, they can move and they can be replaced, as you can see in there, for the ones with the grab hands. So am I getting the right one? Yeah, there you go. So you can see in there, easily replaced, easily removable, so that's kind of cool. And both figures, they come with their hands. So here's the other pair of hands. As you can see, still have water on it from this one over here, from that in there. So yep, it's as you can see, the belt, really nice. They're both the same. So yeah, so both figures are the same. The only difference is just the head. That's the only difference between those two. So I have to get both because one brings the real batarangs, the other one doesn't bring the real batarangs, and well, you have to kind of get both. Now this one over here, you can kind of put it in here. So I don't know why, but I wish it would have something to connect with, but you can kind of have it like this, kind of like that, and then kind of prepare to throw it to the Joker. Yeah, there you go. So yeah, pretty good figure, and I like that it's able to stand on its own. Doesn't really need the usual stance that most figures need, especially when they have a really small feet compared to this one over here, but it actually stands very well. Now the other one, like I said before, is the same articulation and everything, but now with the wings, I wish this wings it would be black, painted black, but that's something you can do in a customization. You can actually paint in black and you just kind of leave all the side red. Now this one over here, as you can see in there, that comes with this, which is basically nice. It's kind of like a little pin that you can attach it, so that way the wings are actually attachable to the arms. And as you can see in there, we're gonna put over here. You can put them really high up. Now my figure is a little bit tight on the wings, so you're gonna have to apologize. There you go. As you can see in there, so yeah, it's pretty cool. Like I say, I kind of like it like this. Whoa, watch out, don't fall. So yeah, as you can see in there, it's pretty cool. You can actually make it scenes and flying and everything like that, so it's really, really nice looking. And then of course we put the little effects in there, so it looks really, really awesome. There you go. So that's Batman Beyond flying. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I really like it. You know, honestly, I don't really mind having both figures. It's pretty cool. I mean, you can have one, you can customize the other one, so you can do a lot of things with two figures. Cool. Now, for this comparison, let's put it over here. Let's see if I can make you stand. Let's see. Okay. You don't want to stand. I'm not going to take the time for that, but basically, all right. Now this one is a little more workable, so we're going to have it in there. And we're going to make a comparison with, and that Batman himself. Hello, Terry. I'm glad you can join us. Which is from the cartoons where this Batman Beyond came, which is the animated cartoons. So now I don't have the stand for it right now. It's still in the package. And as you can see, the feet are really small compared to the figure, but that's how the cartoon was. So this is more cartoon accurate Batman. But as you can see in there, basically, they're about the same. Batman is still a little bit taller, more bulkier than Terry McGUINNIS, but of course Terry McGUINNIS is still a teenager, so obviously Batman, but it should be taller than Batman if I remember. Yeah, actually Batman should be taller, but it's okay. It works very well. And of course we have the Joker, although this is from Arkham Knight, or the video game for Arkham Asylum, but still pretty nice in there. And of course with another built-in figure. Now that looks like a more Batman looking Batman Beyond with Darkfather in there. That's more like it. I mean, you can swap probably the head and probably the arms and make put a regular Batman head, the blue cape on it, and yeah, that looks actually like the old Batman. So yeah, there you go. Cool. Now, anything else on this figure? Honestly, yeah, it's pretty nice. I mean, if you're able to get it, I know it was hard for me to get it. I had a small window that I had open on Target to actually order. Not this one, but the other one. I forgot which one it was the Target exclusive. I think it was the other one, the Target exclusive. Now, this one I did. What did I order? Oh, I ordered it from Walmart. Yeah, I was surprised too. Actually, Walmart had it available and actually made a delivery pretty quick. They both came at the same time. It was pretty nice. All right, cool. So, yeah. Anything else about this figure? Yeah, everything is the same, pretty much. It's pretty nice, all the colors and everything is pretty nice. I really like it. And I'm just looking forward to the rest of the figures that is going to be building, this Batman over here. So we'll find out which other figures are going to come out. So let's finish up this review and final thought, and we are done for today. Okay, everybody, so with this, we finish up our review of Batman Beyond. Both figures are pretty much the same. The only difference is just the head and a few accessories that comes with it, but other than that, it's just the same. Now, something I forgot to mention on the review, it was basically the little gap that gets in the back of the Terry McGUINNIS when you remove the wings. It will be the same thing on the other figures, so that's a little gap that hopefully somebody can come out with a 3D print and fill that gap, so that way you can actually have a really nice looking figure. That's the only detail that I would say, it needs to be fixed. But other than that, everything else is the same. Everything else is pretty nice. Everything, I really like it. I really like this figure. Both of them are really complement to each other, so it's nice to have both. Now, you can still find these figures at Target. I believe you have to order it online, because I've been to Target and I have never seen Batman Beyond at the shelf. So you have to get it through the online store and get it through there. Other than that, Walmart is pretty good. He actually delivered the Terry McGUINNIS really quick for me, so hopefully you can find it. It's still, I'm not sure, and hopefully you don't end up paying a scalper's price and on eBay. So that's something that is unfortunate on this business of collecting. Some people take advantage of a hobby, and just the things that collectors, we enjoy our figures and we enjoy this hobby. So it's unfortunate that some people take advantage of that. Anyway, so that will be a discussion for another time. So thank you so much. Don't forget to subscribe, and we'll see you on the next review. Have a great day. Bye bye.